All right. Hello, everyone. We are live officially, and what an amazing day in July. No matter where you are in the world, we welcome you, and I really, really, really thank you for the time. So, hopefully, we're going to make it worth it and worthwhile. So, we have Victoria Leal, one of our special leaders, always here. And Cindy is supposed to be here for some reason. She's not. Cindy Hopkins. She is not available at the moment. If she comes in, I'm sure she will be able to speak later on. But we do have a very special leader and a very close friend to myself as well, Mr. Scott Nilsson, and he has been given his heart to all of our founders, whether in his team or across the network. And this specific presentation was from him as a gift to you. He just has more excitement, information, and passion to share with you. So I hope you appreciate that. Scott, are you there, my friend?
I am. Can you hear me okay, Ash?
Beautifully, yes, indeed.
Well, wonderful. Sure, great to be here today. Want to say hello to all of the guests and founders all around the globe. And I think this next few minutes is going to be something that you are going to really enjoy. I certainly am, as Ash said, very, very excited and passionate about On Passive and Go Founders. I've been a founding member now since the last of August of last year. And I just want to tell you that, in my own humble opinion, I've been a full time work from home business entrepreneur for the last 26 years now. And I can honestly tell you that the opportunity that you are about to find out about with On Passive, I think, is going to very much be something that you are going to get very excited about. So I would encourage you to buckle up for the next 15, 20 minutes. We're going to run through a few slides here to try to get as much information to you as possible. And then at the end of the presentation, make sure that you get back to the person that invited you here today and get any questions answered. Make sure you tell them thank you for changing your life by sharing On Passive, and then we sure hope that you'll choose to get plugged in with us right away and participate with this incredible opportunity. And we truly do mean it when we say congratulations for being here today. And you surely are going to be able to embrace this new day because it belongs to you. So let me go ahead and clear my throat and get started. What we're going to cover here tonight or this afternoon or whatever part of the world you are in some parts of the world, it may even be the morning on Friday. We want to just tell you a little bit about what On Passive is and what we do. We want to let you know about our wonderful leader and founder, Ash Mufareh, good friend, a brother I love very much. And we want to also share about some very, very exciting and really unique business online marketing tools and products that come with On Passive. We also want to let you know why our products and this platform are definitely necessary. Doesn't matter if you are in a traditional marketing program, network marketing, direct selling, affiliate marketing. What you are about to see is something that is going to change you and your downline team's lives forever. We're also going to talk to you a little bit about the opportunity that we currently have available called Go Founders and what the many benefits are with Go Founders and On Passive. And lastly, we're going to talk about the opportunity to take advantage to be one of the very first people in the world that is able to join with us. That is us. That includes 33,000 other global founders around the world. So, what exactly is On Passive? Well, it's very, very real indeed. As you can see, we currently have our US headquarters there in Orlando, Florida, and we just opened our second campus in the nation of India, where we have our tech center with all of our engineers, developers, and IT people that work in conjunction with other people around the globe, including our illustrious CEO and master internet technician, Ash Mufarah. We are in the internet business. That would be who we are with OnPassive. We offer brick and mortar assets and online marketing business solutions, like I said earlier, that will change your life forever. And there is our space lover floating around out there way above Cloud9, because I know he is definitely enabling all of us to reach for the stars with the opportunity of OnPassive, Mr. Ash Mufarah. Ash is definitely a family man with a wonderful wife and children. He's been a world class online business builder and marketer now for over 20 years. He has a master's of information technology and e commerce. He attended Harvard University to learn specifically about building online businesses and the creation of these platforms. Because what you're going to see can only come from the minds of the very best IT people in the world. Everything that you are to see that we are offering to all members, affiliates, and founders with OnPassive are proprietary tools that are not duplicatable. These have been created exclusively for affiliates with OnPassive. And our products are endless. They're revolutionary. They're proprietary. They're breakthrough products, and we'll cover our compensation plan briefly. But if you look at this wheel, we call it spokes, you can see just some of the products and services that will be offered. If you are in any sort of a home based business or network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, all of these parts of this spokes are going to change you and your teams forever. Also included as part of this opportunity, this platform with OnPassive, is the Go Founders website. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the exclusivity of becoming a founder before OnPassive even launches, because OnPassive has been in the design and formulation stages now for about a year and a half. It started with just a little speck in the sand and has now become, I believe, what is going to be introduced very soon as a monster and a must have for all people that are looking to make money in their home based businesses and in building their contact list in order to promote whatever other business opportunities or traditional businesses that you need contacts that are targeted and ready to do business with you. OnPassive products are truly astounding. Can you imagine? You'll not have to worry with this hands free business about recruiting or converting people that are opting in to your sales and video pages. You think about the possibility of having guaranteed visitors and traffic to your website and your sales funnel or your marketing pages, not just once a year, once a month. How about each and every day? This is targeted traffic. This is our product with OnPassive, to be able to deliver unlimited amount of traffic to your websites on a daily basis. This is a self funding project. And that is a little bit more detailed than we'll cover today. But just imagine being able to get started as an affiliate with OnPassive for as little as $25 once we go live, and never have to ever reach into your wallet again. So many of us come from traditional backgrounds of network marketing, MLM, where you first sign up and you pay a very large amount of money. This will get you started and get your website set up. But Just think about if you had the most incredible website or sales pages or video pages or sales funnels, but you didn't ever have anybody coming to visit. How successful do you think you would be in your business? This platform is 100% hands free. It's completely done for you. It's going to make you known to the internet and online marketing world as an expert, even if you barely know how to copy and paste and send an email. So, for those of you that are out there that are baby boomers, that are not technologically sound on a computer, this is the ideal and perfect dream that you probably have been praying for, because it seems like all of the new opportunities online require you to have the same type of education and understanding as Ash and his team. But for the most part, people, especially baby boomers, 40 through 80 years of age or older, simply do not have the type of computer skills that enable them to engage into the modern technology of most home-based businesses today. And thank heavens, with OnPassive's platform, everything is done for you. In fact, we're going to give you every imaginable tool that you will ever need for whatever business you are promoting. And it's easily accessible in one location. And you don't have to worry about copycat technology. I see that there's 4 or 5 dear friends of mine out there promoting list building and online marketing tools, but they're just borrowed or copied from somebody else. You will not ever see these tools that will be released with OnPassive when it launch. In fact, you will have tools that are available right now as a founding member in our Go Founders website. This is not recycled tech. This is proprietary marketing software, tools, and artificial intelligence that will change your lives forever. And certainly, when you start looking at some of the different features that we have and the cost to get involved with OnPassive as an affiliate, you will never see a lower price anywhere on the globe. It's truly amazing. Rotators, sales funnels, landing pages, bulk emailers, email marketing campaigns for our founders, especially, and for our monthly affiliates that are going to drive traffic to wherever you want to drive your traffic to. Just imagine having targeted, qualified, when I say qualified, people that are actually looking for a business opportunity, data cleaners, contact management systems and platforms, autoresponders that will do all of the follow up on your behalf, your own private domain name. So you're branding yourself. You're not just branding a company name. In most businesses, if you join, you get a replicated website, and it might be www.abcvitamin.com/Ash. That doesn't identify who Ash is. That just identifies whose website that is. And there could be thousands, even tens of thousands of others with that company. And with OnPassive private domain registration globally, you're going to have not only the privacy, but you're going to be branding yourself individually as an expert in what we're doing with OnPassive. We have hosting and site creators, webinar hosting, and crowdfunding platforms, and many, many other products that we can't even cover yet today. And just think about the benefits. This is a funding solution for any cause that you might have. Stephanie and I are passionate about helping orphans and widows around the world to make sure that they're fed and nourished in third world countries. But you may have other passions and other ministries or other needs that need to take care of. And with OnPassive, when you earn, you get immediate payment through our e-wallet online system. So unlike most businesses out there that sometimes you have to wait for days, weeks, even months to receive a paycheck from a company if you earn money, our payment solution will be immediate and unlimited residual income that will be paid to you in real time on a daily basis. So can you imagine if you are in OnPassive and you start to see hundreds, if not thousands of dollars dropped into your e-wallet every week, every month, and even every day, that you have the ability to withdraw that money whenever you want to withdraw it. Remember, you're going to get paid the moment that that money is earned. This is really the highest level professional proprietary marketing automation that will ever be seen, and it will never be duplicated in the days ahead. Think about these guaranteed visitors and enrollments. You know, most people, they say about 97% of the people that engage and start up a home based business, network marketing, direct selling business, only about 3% of the people succeed. That means that there's a traditional failure rate in home based businesses around 97%. And if you really sit and analyze why that might be so high, how come only 3 out of 100 is really making any money? It's because you don't have people that are interested in your products, services, or opportunity. But that need and that failure rate is going to be completely eliminated with the OnPassive online marketing platform and tools, because you are going to have people visiting your website, your sales pages, your video pages each and every day. And of course, when they visit, they're going to register and get started. And thus, your income and your downline organizations are going to grow. It has solved the ultimate problem of building a great, long lasting income in 6 figure, 7 figure earnings. And it's going to happen quickly once we go live. And there are breakthrough products for the automation that going to guarantee you financial freedom now and in the future. Fuller, or F.R. Buckmaster Fuller, said this quote: "You're never going to change things by fighting against the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. Sorry about that. Now, this is exactly what Ash and his team are doing. The tools, the system, the automation, everything that is being perfected and put in place for us in the soon to come launch of OnPassive has been exactly this: eliminating the old and instilling the new model that will allow each and every member of OnPassive to be guaranteed of their success. And this is an online marketing system that is destined to render the past standards of online marketing obsolete. It's going to be truly amazing. We have had a chance in our private webinars as founders to see some of the information that is being released now as we grow closer and closer to the release of the OnPassive platform. And every time I see what is coming, I absolutely lose sleep night after night. And you talk about income. Just look here at this matrix that we have. And this is just a very small part of the compensation, because we don't want to focus so much on the money. But I know that many people that are watching this that are not part of this yet are wondering what type of income potential you can have. We have a 3 by 10 matrix that has 4 different levels of membership within that same matrix. So an affiliate can get started with OnPassive for as little as $25. And if you want to test drive it, we're even going to let you sign up for free and test drive OnPassive when we go live for 7 full days, just to find out whether this is the perfect place for you to be. And you can see the potential, not only in the $25 affiliate level, but if you want to add other levels, remember this is all self funding. So as you earn commissions, you can move into each and every level of membership within this 3x10 matrix. And the good news is when you get up into the leader matrix, or the leader membership, I should say, at 250, you're going to have an expansion. It's no longer going to be a 3x10, it will be a 3x12. So we're going to have a couple of additional levels so we can really expand the income. And when you get to the master level, of course, it even gets better because there'll be unlimited depth with the master $500 level. And if you don't think there's enough money, you can see the potential at each of the levels, and you can see the running totals to the far right. And if you were to look at being all in, that means you were getting paid earnings on the 25, the 125, the 250, and the $500 level. Do you realize that with a full matrix in those 10 levels, that your income in this example, remember, this is an example, this is not a situation that will remotely uh, duplicate with everybody, because a lot of what you do will be obviously on how much effort and how much time you put into your OnPassive business. Obviously, we know that everybody is going to earn money, but each level for each individual will vary. But let's just look and imagine in this example of having yourself all in, which means you are getting paid on all four of the membership levels and you had a full matrix. Do you realize that you would be earning over $2 million per month? That's right. Compare that if you are in a current business opportunity with the limitations that you might have in that company's compensation plan, and just compare it to one part, because that's all you're seeing right now. But I always like to say, let's be more realistic, okay? Let's just say that you didn't have all four membership levels completely filled, but let's just say that you only had 10% of that amount. Well, how would you enjoy having a monthly earnings of over $200,000 per month? And then I always really love doing this because sometimes I always want people to think big. I mean, I want them thinking that someday they might be able to reach that level of $2 million a month. But let's just say that you only had 1% of that. Would you be able to live and retire comfortably and enjoy the dreams for the rest of your life if you were making $20,000 a month? That would be just about a $500,000 a year. And be assured that your income would grow each and every day after that, each and every month, and each and every year. You would see your income increase. This is just one little part of the OnPassive monthly residual for life compensation. And I want to encourage you, is once you get signed up and registered as one of our founding members that we're going to talk about here in just a moment, make sure that you get on our private webinars with our owner and CEO, Ash. And we're starting to hear that we will see some additional trainings and revealing of the rest of the compensation plan as we move forward. Now, our business model is unique because we provide a platform to those that already have a business opportunity so that they and their downline organizations can be successful. So we want to do one thing. We want to seek to increase their abundance. We want each and every person that's watching this webinar to not only build their level of success, but to be able to engage others, no matter what business opportunity or affiliate marketing program or online business you are promoting. For this to happen, we have to provide those that have no business or success in other marketing businesses currently a plug and play system that will absolutely 100% guarantee your success. So we seek to help them obtain abundance. Now, why do we need this? Well, here are a couple of comparative models of what today's internet marketing structures look like. These are the current models that you see out there. They're usually based on competition and conflict. Everybody dog eat dog trying to get to the top. And unfortunately, about 97% or more of these are not legitimate business opportunities. They're here today and gone tomorrow. And most of them we have found by looking at are usually in and around the internet for between 6 and 18 months. That's about as long as they are. So let me ask you a quick question. Why would you want to join any company that you pretty much knew had a 9.7% chance of not being even available and gone and not paying any income to you and your team in just that short period of time? Really, all it's done is turn our industry into a money pit. I'm sure all of you that are listening today have lost money and had their hearts broken with these companies out there that promise you the moon and are simply just a vapor that has evaporated and that are no longer around. Another thing is that in most online businesses, it's going to require you to sell. If you can't sell or recruit, and these are two of the biggest reasons that people fail, that 97% that fail when they start a business is because they don't have traffic, they don't want to be a salesperson, and they certainly don't want to recruit anybody because that might require them to talk to somebody or pick up the phone to call somebody. And of course, when you get in a company, most of them don't even have any tools that are going to help you to generate a list and build a contact list. So there are certainly never any guarantees. And of course, in most cases, compensation is based entirely on your own effort. Now, look over to the right and compare it with our new business model with OnPassive. This is based on people helping people. This is all about every single person succeeding. This is a real business with real products, real services, real contacts that are targeted to your business opportunity, products, services, or websites. And of course, this is all about real people. This is a self funding platform, which actually will pay you to use it so that you don't have to reach into your pocket or your wallet each and every day to buy products, to set up an auto ship. And it's just a platform that is going to allow you to grow your earnings and progress through the levels of membership that we just covered, hands free, 100% worry free, and without having to reach into your bank account each and every day, each and every month, and each and every year. And marketers on the OnPassive platform, there are not required, there's no qualifications to earn, you do not need to sell, and you do not need to recruit. And every tool that you'll ever need for your success is included with the OnPassive platform. All tools are included in the one low price. And this is something, this one bullet point here, I ask people when I send them emails about joining OnPassive, I say, would you consider joining a business model or a opportunity that if you knew, number one, that you could not fail, and if for any reason at any time you were dissatisfied, that you could absolutely not to have any worries about getting your money back? Well, that's what OnPassive offers you and your team and your organization. That if for any reason a person gets started with GoFounders and OnPassive, and for any reason whatsoever, they just don't feel it's the right match for them, and they decide that they do not want to continue, all they need to do is request a refund from the company. A form will be sent and they will get their money back, and then they will be removed from the platform, from the commission plan, and of course, from all of the marketing tools. Now, another thing about OnPassive that differentiates, we only compete with ourselves. How big do you want to go? How much money do you want to earn? Well, it's revolutionary because with our breakthrough compensation plan, the sky is the limit. And remember, this is a 100% risk free, guaranteed business opportunity. Now, many of you have heard me mention GoFounders. This is our opportunity to share some of the advantages to taking the first step today by first of all thanking the person that invited you to the presentation, and then letting them understand about the advantages about getting placed into OnPassive before it even goes live. We know we're getting closer. We don't have and never have been told the exact start date for OnPassive, but we sense by what we're hearing and seeing on our founders' private webinars that we are getting very close. But in the meanwhile, how would you like to have access to your very own exclusive GoFounders website? This gives you earlier access, information, and training before the general public will ever know about OnPassive. It's also going to give you priority positioning. I remember when I signed up as a founder back in August of 2018, I think there were under 1,000 founders that were registered. And just, I believe it was yesterday, we went over 33,000. And that is in less than 12 months since I joined OnPassive and GoFounders. By becoming a founder, you're going to be in the inner circle where you're going to get to beta test the OnPassive platform. You're going to be able to brainstorm with leaders and give your input and so much more. So if you are going to choose to join us as a founding member, you can certainly expect to be impressed like never before. So the question I have is this: are you ready to live your dream? If you are, then you definitely want to take immediate action by getting back to the person that invited you to watch this webinar and get your questions answered. And then before the opportunity to become a founding member goes away once and for all, you will be able to take advantage. And as I mentioned yesterday, this is the buzz around the world right now. As you see, we now have over 33,000 founders worldwide who have chosen to join us on the journey where your destination begins now. And it all takes place by you taking that confident step and getting enrolled today and registered as a founder. So I want to thank you and anybody that has never ever heard about OnPassive for joining me today, and Ash and Victoria and Cindy, to learn more about this opportunity. And as you move through further, you're going to learn something. It's a saying that we all have with OnPassive, and that is, we are in it to win it. And we're so excited that you're part of what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead, Ash, if you are out there, and see if you have any comments. And I just am excited about being here. And thank you for providing these incredible new slides. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
I thank you so much, Scott. You are amazing as usual, and we are actually beyond honored to have someone of this caliber who is a professional, several decades in the industry, to give us his time and passion, knowledge, expertise. Scott Nilson is also a global and international trainer, public speaker, as you know, and we're just blessed and fortunate and lucky in every aspect to have you. So I can't thank you enough. I really also got excited when I saw Cindy is back. I'm very happy that she is back with us. We do feel not only as a professional team, honestly, we are very close friends, and we care about each other. True family, tribe. I'm very happy that always, we don't even have to ask you to be here as founders for the founders or Victoria, our leaders. Everybody is just showing up voluntarily, just coming out of love. While you were talking, Scott, I was actually checking to see the price for uh, one share of Amazon, which is a company that we all know, one of the biggest giants. Uh, Ironically, our new office in Bangalore, India, the Silicon Valley of India, is almost next door to Amazon IT center in India, and we're just trying to follow their footsteps and learn what we could learn from the way they created the culture that they have, plus the way they build their technology, which is inspiring in every aspect. So uh, their one share of stock is almost $2,000. One share. It doesn't mean you become a founder or a like any significant in the company, just one share. I don't know what the minimum number of shares that you have to buy. Many times it has to be 1,000 or a lump sum. So you're talking about an investment of maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions if you want to have any ownership or share stakes or shareholder in a company like Amazon, Google a little bit below that, which is 1,200, I believe, as of today, or 1,147 to be specific. This is verifiable information. Just to get one share and no guarantee of what kind of income. Simply, it could lose, it could earn. But again, at the same time, I don't know if you're allowed or you're able to get one share. So with OnPassive, uh, we are not claiming yet we are Amazon or Google, but this is our area. What if not in 20 years, in 2 years, we become income wise, value wise, brand wise, we become close to half Amazon, Google, or those IT giants, and you're able to become a complete founder, not a shareholder, not one share, not what a founder. It cannot get any better for not $1,000 or $20,000. I mean, you've heard many times you can have maybe $100,000. That's actually my initial thought. If somebody here, one of the initial founders, I suggested at first, I asked them, they said, we're here to put any kind of money to support this vision. That was 2018, last year. And I said, okay, let's start with $100,000 each. $100,000 each. And they said yes. So they sent a few thousands, and they said, I don't think we can do that. So there's one specific person I'm talking about. I'm not sure if he is here. I said he, and we decided at first to do 100,000, including myself, him, and a few other friends. So we would just collect maybe the sufficient budget that we needed. And he said, "Oh boy, that will be hard. Not only you and I, it will be almost difficult for more founders and like-minded leaders to join us. And we said, okay, we'll bring it down. Okay, so we went down all the way to 10,000, so we can do it. 5,000. I'm not going to play the numbers game, but we just brought it down because we asked ourselves in the beginning, what price level do we want to assign to this package, which is rare and it's a lifetime position that you would have it. That's it. Limited number or timeline. Once it's over, it's over, and it's very close to being over. Now we decided to follow the principle that we want to make it available, accessible to anyone who has the desire, and that price was $97. So we didn't do it for 997, which will be the actual price for the founders. Today, if you haven't become a founder yet, so far, it is almost your last chance to become a founder for just $97. Not a share, not a stock, not like on a site. You become a founder with a company predicted to be one of the giants in the very near future, by all facts, by all logistics that we have prepared and worked on so far. You do not want to think about this. In fact, the way I see this, most people ask, how do you do this? Okay, not only me or like to successful people. And if you ask, let's say, 100 different network marketers or internet marketers, successful ones, they about their secrets, if they give you an answer, you will get 100 different question answers and methods. There's not one specific way to succeed. I can tell you about my way. I do believe it is possible. I do believe it is simple to me. You just need to have a viable business, a functional technology. You want to promote it, get potential customers or following and clients to that particular offer that you have. It works, you get compensated on that. So all those pieces, and you just have to be good at marketing. That's a secret to it. Now, this is how I see it. And I always believe the genius is to take something complicated, turn it into simple. But if you ask most people, I'm not talking about the 100 successful network marketers. I'm talking about newbies, uh, the baby boomers, different generations. If you ask, they'll tell you it's complicated. Yeah, I know it sounds simple, but when we go to reality, it just they fail to drive traffic, or how do I do it? What do I like Scott said, or he reviewed on the other models, how they have the tools scattered. You have to get them and test them and pay money for them. So it's a hassle. So I understand. I'm not saying you're not good if you don't know. I totally understand. I just put my heart. I said at any price, I will do this. I love the concept. I had the passion, the energy, the money. So I do have a different, let's say, ability in different areas. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, okay, but I have my fair share, just like Scott and everybody. Again, everybody is successful, but in a different way. Their method, their tools are different. So I was able to figure out my way. So what I struggle with is having people replicate that. So I now understand that not possible for everybody, but it is possible if we do it for them, not show them how to do it. We tried showing them how to do it theoretically, but it's more than that. Okay, how to set up uh, technology, how to create softwares and tools and develop all of that and put it together and drive traffic and convert and follow up with what works, what doesn't work, and of course, most importantly, you have to be in a legit business. If you saw, we had most of it talking about most of the presentation. Now Scott presented to us about the products, the benefits, the technology, the tools, and this is not everything. Most of it, is either confidential or not, haven't been even revealed to the public yet, not even to our foundership. So it is not about money, like in particular to and there's one part was about the money. So the money is there, and it's unique. It's, in my opinion, breakthrough. It will shake up the world's economy in every aspect positively, but at the same time, you have to provide a real company, real business model, value, people who live on it. As of now, there are hundreds of families are living off totally on passive. I'm talking about our staff, those who are involved and providing value. And soon, when we switch, the button now and say it's live, that will move on to our founders at first and perhaps our future affiliates. You still have a chance to become a founder, and the reward is unbelievable. So it's more important than how to do it. You have to have. That's why we decided to provide the business. Everything is in house, along with the traffic, along with the marketing, along with all the tools and all of that. And here is the best part: it's not going to depend on you or the future members. It's totally done for everybody. So we decided to replicate that, choose our artificial intelligence, our software engineers' ability, our creativity, our connections, our resources, our money, all of that, and put it to work where everybody can benefit from that. And here's the good news: if we talked to you a year ago, we said we're going to do it at any cost, do it or die. We no longer have to do that. We almost did it. I cannot tell you we did it, but we're certain that it's happening. It's just a matter of finishing touch ups here and there, and very soon we'll tell you it's done. So this is why it's a rare opportunity. For $97. You become a founder with, and you will have immediate access to GoFounders, which is a unique, special platform exclusive to the founders of OnPassive. But our main platform is OnPassive, where it's not a company, it's basically a movement that will cultivate many successful, large number of uh, founders, if you want to call them millionaires, uh, wealthy people. It is all possible. It's already happening, and you do have a chance to become one of us. It's already done in my mind, or our minds together as founders. We already seen the signs of success. We already created enough value that will impact the whole industry, and I just see it's a no-brainer. And I've seen a lot of people uh, not do not succeed, not because of lack of opportunity, not because of lack of technology, mostly because of their mindset. They're very good at creating excuses, or having a negative reaction to real opportunity, or mixing things up. You just have to be wise and smart to differentiate between something real and something hypey. And as just mentioned by Scott Nelson, and thanks to Jeffrey Murlock, who is the writer of this new presentation, and verified by Victoria Leal as well. So we just heard that most companies, they have a lifespan of 18 months or less. Sometimes, in my opinion, is much, much, much shorter than that. In many occasions, a couple of weeks, and they're gone totally. So we're talking about a real lifetime opportunity with real people, real staff, long-term vision. It's a legacy that you can have. So you just have to be realistic enough to differentiate between what's real and what's hypey. And excuses basically are just going to prevent your success. Uh, I can give you a million or excuses that this is not going to work. You could come up with a few too. Will that make you successful? So why should we invent our own failure? It's in your hand. There's no doubt about OnPassive. It is going to launch. It is already in the process of launching. We've developed it. We have 33,000 different founders and unique personalities across the globe saw the vision, joined it. They see something in it. I don't think they are making a mistake. 33,000 or blindly doing it. If they don't see something factual, if they don't see something different here, why would they do that? So I really encourage you to not to analyze, because you could analyze, you could surf as much as you want, and you can also have so many excuses, but will that take you to where you want to go? The truth is, either you can make excuses or succeed or get results or make money, the bottom line. So we do have a very, very legal, legit, and factual business. It's a very revolutionary in every aspect. Everything we have is proprietary to us, unique. It hasn't been done before, and we invite you to become to have ownership or to have foundership with us and enjoy the remaining little window that we still have for founders. And when you join, every future, whether founders or affiliates, are logically falling under you in that 3 by matrix. And it's not 3 by 10. Just to be clear, as Scott said, when you advance in the pay plan, more levels open, essentially it is unlimited. So it's 3 by infinite. It's crazy, but we just like to be crazy, if you want to call us that. So, with that, I thank you again for being with us here. Thank you for your time. I hope you understand we are different. This is not a program, this is a lifetime opportunity. This is a true business model, high level advanced technology, so many products. One of them, if I mention one of them, is enough to create a whole opportunity about it. But why settle for uh, safety when we could really top it off and crush it and take it to the highest possible level? So with OnPassive, we have so many things, so many tools, so many elements, so many reasons to your success. I don't think there's any reason that you would not make it or not succeed with us unless you do have an excuse, which is okay. We understand. But I would feel really sad that you would miss out, miss the opportunity, miss out, because we are telling you now, and you probably heard from somebody who invited you or likely to watch this in the future, but we told you. So now it's totally up to you. You owe this to yourself, to your family, to your loved ones. You can change your future by a simple decision. There's no problem with the affordability. We brought it almost to the ground. Just make it accessible to you. Uh, the information is available. You have every right to be educated and to come and to join us and listen. And if you're not happy in the future, you say, I don't want this, or I changed my mind. We totally would respect that, and you're not going to have the risk of losing the $97, which will be on hold. We'll reimburse it to you and tell you the best of luck. So with that, I want to give a couple of minutes for Gloria. I'm sorry, Victoria. Why did I say Gloria? I just saw somebody's Victoria. Don't laugh at me, please. Victoria, Cindy, and Scott, as a closing statement, each of you, I would like to capture that on the recording, and perhaps we will stop the recording if somebody has any comments. We welcome that. This is going to be available in the back office for the founders. The founders have a special website called GoFounders, and everybody will also be able to go back to the same link they came through, and it will be posted there as well. So thank you again. That's it for me. Cindy, I like to hear you because you were out, and just want to have everybody join me to say a very special thank you. We just had to put up with Victoria because you were not there. I have no idea why did you do this to us. That was a torture. But
Well, thank you, and I apologize, by the way. I just
Hey,
couldn't get
Cindy.
my hi, Victoria. Could not get my cardiologist to hurry it up with his EKG. Just wouldn't do it. But everything is good, and I got to say, and I was just a few minutes late, but as usual, Scott just knocked it out of the ballpark with his presentation. And I want to tell all the invitees here on the call that, guys, I really want you to really hear the part that when Scott said we aren't competing with each other. We are not. We are our own competition. Okay, I'm not on Scott's team per se. I joined about the same time Scott joined, and we had different people who let us know. And Victoria, same thing. Everything is for a reason, but we are on the same team. We are all a founders family in the greatest business that has ever hit the internet, and I absolutely 1,000% totally believe that. And the longer I've been in, the more I've found out, the stronger I feel. I really want everybody to hear, and really digest it, that you don't have to sell a thing. The system will do it for you. You don't have to build your own business. The system will do it for you. It's 100% money back guarantee, folks, so you have nothing to lose. In my life, I've never heard of that happening on the internet. I mean, this is amazing. It's amazing. It's revolutionary. And I could just reiterate everything Scott said, but that would bore you silly. But I do want to say again, what a wonderful family, founders family we have here. Starts with Ash Mufareh, who is our creator and founder of this wonderful business. But again, Scott, Victoria, so many leaders out there, so many people I've never heard of, but we're family now because we are all working together to build a massive, massive business that we will all benefit from. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain, to be able to help everybody that you care about, causes that you care about. It's changing my life already just because I see what is in it. I hope you do too. And God bless you all in your decision. And I hope in my opinion you make the right one, and that's join us. Again, you have nothing to lose. We'd love to have you be part of our
So
family.
glad you made it, Cindy. Thank you so
Oh,
much, and
I am too, and
I
I
hope you're
thank
doing
you. And I'm
great.
going to turn it right back over because I can, I get long-winded.
Yes.
So
So I just
thanks.
want to say about Victoria as well, as probably everybody as a founder come to know her, but she's, again, we're not gonna use this language like everybody's team or different teams. We are one team, we are family. But I don't think there's one single member of us as founders, as future affiliates, did not benefit, say, as or you said per se, from Victoria or Scott, the knowledge, or your heart that you give to everybody, the warmth that you provide, the friendship. It just, there's not one way that some or one man can do it all. So collectively, and I think we all know the saying, individually we are uh, drops, and together we are an ocean. So collectively we make this happen. Uh, no matter where you are, who you are, it doesn't matter your background or your ability, your age, your budget, your education, your thinking, your value to the market, or technically, it doesn't matter. If you have the will, on passive is the way. And it just, we want to do this properly all together because we sound like we have something in common. We're fed up with everything going out there in the past. We said enough is enough. uh, these programs, or so-called programs, are just uh, sucking our money and taking our time and energy and frustration and losing our friends and families or connections. It's just creating more hate and disbelief, and that competition that is out there. But here we just said, let's lock arm together and do something that is positive. And I think Victoria could testify to this. How
Absolutely.
many
Can you
times
hear
I
me?
told you, yeah, how many times I
Okay.
told you, you don't have to say this or do this, or, and you say, no, I really want to help. I just
I,
really genuinely want to help. And you never
I
ask
absolutely
who's
do.
your sponsor, who invited
Right.
you. You just don't have it.
Right. I was going to say, this is the first time And I've been around online marketing or in the industry for almost 40 years. But this is the first time where I've never felt like I have to take care of myself. You know how you're always with other companies when you're recruiting and all of that, it's really about, because that's where your bread and butter is coming from, the work that you put into building your own business. But with GoFounders and OnPassive, it's just amazing. This is the first time that it doesn't matter who a person's sponsor is. It doesn't matter, which team they're on. We are all one team, and I love just helping anybody that I can. I really, really do, because the more we all know as a collective body, the better we all are. And another thing that I would just like to say real quick is that it just warms my heart to know that everyone who joins with us is going to succeed. That's just mind-blowing to me. Truly mind-blowing. Every single person that joins with us is guaranteed 100% to succeed. And I love that, Ash. I
I
love
do
it.
too. I do too, Victoria. It's amazing. It's hard to believe because we've been in such horrible things, nightmare things. I've lost a lot of money. This one, I have so much confidence. There isn't anybody that I don't want to share this with. It's so wonderful. It is so wonderful.
Absolutely. And it's